person doing the last time this time is Sam, because I did it last time and she's the wonder. So take it away, Sam.
Right, so we were traveling through. Did we deal with the hobgoblin last?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
encountered the hobgoblin last time, yes.
Okay, so we had a conversation there, and we continued heading north. We got a call from the dragon again,
the consequences of my
saying
actions.
80 gold, which
80 plat,
a
I
quarter,
believe it was.
yeah, 80 platinum, and then, but like 20 platinum worth can be in miscellaneous gold and stuff like either gold or gems or whatever.
Hmm.
And so we were sitting there talking and stuff, and it's just like, well, we don't have that fun. Even though we kind of do, but we don't want to waste all of our funds because we need it for other things like, I don't know, healing potions,
Yeah.
possibly. Even though we haven't really had a need for them. And then,
Sorry, I'm not a terrifying DM. I hope to change that soon.
Oh no. That's not something you ever want to hear as a player.
so we started making our way up to the fantasy version of Las Vegas, Raidell, because we were going to go see a bank.
And see if we
there,
come up with a get-rich-quick scheme.
that too, or find like miscellaneous jobs and stuff. We even talk about, I don't know, stealing from the bank.
Robbing a bank, yeah, that was
Like-
that happened.
Like, that's a last resort.
So we were walking along, and then we found a overturned cart, and then some people started showing up, and we got suspicious. And Bjorn is being an intimidating badass over there. And then finally, their leader finally decided to come out, Mr. Birdman, and be like, "Nah, fight."
On that, there was also the first ever message from sending to a Bjorn saying that there was going to be a party in Raidell too.
This is
yeah,
true.
that's
This
right.
is true.
Which he was very happy about.
Yeah. Bjorn loves
He-
being invited to parties.
He received a sending message from a voice he had never heard that was somewhat young and preppy.
Yep. Young and preppy.
I don't even know what preppy means in this context.
Super energetic, tiny being, just
Preppy in typical context usually means energetic, but I was also thinking of preppy in the reference of like only a couple steps away from sort of Valley Girl ish. Very, very like.
If you're not here, it'll like suck.
That yes.
That's horrible. How fucking dare.
Anyway,
Yes. Anyway.
with that, jumping right into the combat action here. Bird person, who is Ursus. Ursus is going to fly in and take a smack at not Bjorn, because Bjorn was scary. Wee! Over here. So Ursus is going to do basically a sort of flyby slash with their longsword, and first attack to hit Hollis.
They're attacking the dog. We gotta kill him now.
Yeah, them's the rules.
Wait, he's attacking Hollis?
He is attacking Hollis, yes, or they technically they, but yes.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh, max damage of 13 to Hollis.
Oh no.
Oh,
They gotta die now.
And then next attack from extra attack is going to Riven.
Oh, sure.
Missed with a 9. And then because of the fun of being a fighter class and whatnot, and the bird technically does have a shield, is shield bash. Make an athletics or acrobatics to resist being knocked over. Riven.
That's bonus action?
Mm-hmm.
13.
Oh, That one. So, being descriptive with the attacks here, having done all the number crunching, Ursus is going to fly forward, take a slashing flyby attack at Hollis, the large dire wolf, and then go to smack Riven. Riven blocks. They try to strike with the shield. It whiffs and just dodges past Riven's head. And now it is to Bjorn.
Alright. Bjorn's gonna head for this nearest fellow here. Now my memory's a little shaky from last time, but this one here looked, what, kind of monk-like, possibly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, I think last time also Mr. Lizardman up there is the only one that got tangled up in my entangled
Yes.
thorns.
Yes.
Swoop on in and make a long sword attack. Oh. That's
all of
a
that.
crit fail there.
That's fine. You go to run in, and then you're not expecting the like brambles of Riven's entanglement sort of trip halfway there, but you don't lose your sword or your balance, so you're good.
Just like snags my cloak, pulls me up short.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I will disentangle my cloak, get my foot free, and take another stab at him.
I did that on
And-
purpose.
Very much, very much. I'm assuming that 24 is going to net me a hit.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh, you
So-
rolled damage automatically there?
I guess so, I guess so. I'm also going to go ahead and drop
Smite.
Divine Smite, yes. It's not a
Alright.
fiend or undead as far as I know, so we'll just do, boom, 12 more damage.
Holy hell!
Yes, bird person.
And then we'll go ahead and take that down one. Alright,
Okay, so
that's me.
Bjorn charges into the brambles, trips over the vines, and then takes a misses the first attack against Magdalena, the wood elf, and then goes in for a second hit with the extra attack, and in a blinding flash, Magdalena takes a crap ton of damage. Ow. Okay, so we then go to an oak. Oak was able to tell that the little halfling was not trapped by the brambles, and sees the big crazy hit that Bjorn did against the wood elf. So Oak is going to go up there, and he is going to he's just going to summon a spiritual shiny version of a kendo staff that he used to have that he no longer has, and take a swing at the halfling. 26 will definitely hit, and spiritual weapon I think is 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier. So 1d8 plus 4. I should really put that on his character sheet. And he did crap damage. Okay. Now it's to Cad.
So,
As Oak runs up with his spiritual weapon and just gives Zinzana a soft little bonk on the head.
that's this one.
The halfling, yes.
Okay. Well, this one is beating up my buddy, so I think I'm going to enrage and smack at it.
Smack a bird. Hooray.
Recklessly, of course.
Nice trumpeting elephant charge.
All of like 7.5 feet. Smack.
Alright.
25
25 will definitely hit.
for 17. Second swing. But it's a particularly lucky swing.
Uh-huh.
What is this? 1d 20 plus 8. Let's try that again. So the 15 to hit.
And you're going for Ursus, which is a miss. So you dealt 17 damage to Ursus with your first attack.
and my swirling ancestors are swirling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
So elephant charges all 7.5 speed, smacks Ursus with his crazy maul, and misses the second hit. And then there's Ghostial, vaguely Loxodon shaped figures flying around, or elephant person Loxodon shaped figures swirling around the bird person. Zenzana,
I have a question real quick.
Bjorn, if you do me a favor and make, not Bjorn, Cad. Cad, if you would do me a favor, make a wisdom save.
Alright, and Bjorn is too far away for his aura thingy, I think.
Yep.
Unfortunately so.
And you said wisdom,
Wisdom.
and just a straight roll?
Just a straight wisdom roll. Yep.
10.
10. Alright. Do you want to make use of Lucky? You technically would have it.
Yeah, probably a good idea. 19.
Okay. So Zenzana will sort of weave her hands magically as if casting a spell, aiming it towards the elephant man, and nice raging trumpet, and you shrug it off. Luckily, as it were. And then Zenzana, since she is not trapped, she is going to move out of the brambles and away from the floating magic kendo staff. And her Jack, I know you can get out of there. You can do better than this. Bardic Inspiration for her Dragonborn friend. Her spell didn't work. She's going to do Bardic Inspiration to her Dragonborn friend. It was his turn now.
Yeah, it takes his action to do a strength check.
Action to do a strength check if he wants to get out.
Yep.
So he is going to. Yeah, he sees Zenzana telling him to try to get out of there, so he's going to try to get out of there.
Yeah, he doesn't get out. You want to roll that inspiration die?
Yeah, no, it wouldn't help. So
You sure?
yeah,
Wait, what's the inspiration die? D6?
no, not. He's higher level. But it wouldn't help.
You sure?
Your DC's. What's your DC?
I'm not telling.
Well, he wouldn't know. Yeah, he wouldn't know your DC. So no. He sits there trying to jerk as if he's not really listening to Zenzana, and just and he just scoffs, and his little dragon is going to fly, and is currently sitting right here. I need a little token.
Oh yeah.
Where's my?
By the way, everyone, anyone who attacks him has advantage.
It is going to go to Magdalena, the monk.
Yeah, let's see how terrifying this person is.
Okie dokie. So, Magdalena, having just been struck incredibly hard by said Bjorn, and she is not trapped, so she is going to make a unarmed strike towards Bjorn.
Bring it
That
on.
would be.
Nope.
Nope. She whiffs. She sees that you are intimidating and scary. She's sort of choked up on the brambles as well. Thankfully, though, she has mobile. As long as she makes an attack roll, whether she hits or not, she can get away without an attack of opportunity. So that is what she's going to do.
What a dick.
She
All
is
right.
going to run. Yeah, she can get down there. She's going to away from you and away from the brambles and run to the elephant. As she runs away from you, she is going to sort of do that equivalent of a gorilla hit to chest and glow for half a second as she's running towards the elephant. Flurry of blows. Elephant. Rawr, rawr.
All the while yelling, "Let me at him! Let me at him!"
Not quite. 22. See if her second hit hits. Nope.
Nope.
My stringy party people are rolling horribly. Unfortunately. Or fortunately for you, I guess. So,
Are you rooting for these people that are not the players?
What?
no, I just thought it would be better for they're just doing horribly. Like, I would rather
Yeah.
it be sort of even. 7 damage, or 3 damage, cat. Because rage.
Yeah, just a flesh wound.
So it's now Wolfie. Alice.
Ah. He's not happy. He's going to attack Budman. Ooh, cat tactics. Then there's people in. They get advantage. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, a 19 for bird. Yes.
7 piercing, and then make a DC strength. Save.
12. All right.
Birdman is on the ground.
Tackled by a dog. A very big dog.
No, he just got bit and then shake him down and throw him down. That's it.
Shoved
Not
down.
tackled.
Just sort of shoved down. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Locke, it is to you, sir.
Okay, so let's see here. Real quickly, remind me what this big red square on the map is.
That is my entanglement spell.
Yep.
And it's
Very
about
well.
to go away, so.
Okay. I can't get everyone with it. But I can get all but one of them. So, I am going to cast Slow. It's a 40-foot cube, and I am going to position it in such a way, since I just did the measurements, that it affects the lady with the lute, the Dragonborn, and the Greek-looking mofo.
Okay.
Does that affect our teammates, or? Is that
6 creatures of my choice. I don't choose my allies.
Yay!
So, they must all succeed on wisdom saving throws or be affected by the effects of slow. My spell save DC is 15.
No. Dragonborn. Counterspell.
Slut!
Ah,
Can I counterspell a counterspell? Or will someone else be able to do that?
only
was
someone else
actually-
can do that.
Only someone else.
I am checking to see.
That
I don't
upsets
think I
me
have
deeply because
counterspell.
counterspell is just a reaction.
Hmm.
Well then, in that case, if I just had that spell wasted and I can't fucking cast it again until I take a long rest, I'm just going to give that Dragonborn the biggest fucking stink eye, and then I'm going to go and hide over here somewhere.
Yeah, go hide behind the dog.
Yeah, when you give him the stink eye, he flips you off.
I flip him off right back. Like, I'm not the bitch that counted someone else's spell, dick.
Well,
You're the true asshole here.
Man, there's not even a pretense of civility on this battlefield.
Riven, your turn.
yes.
You have a prone bird.
Yeah. Gonna look down at the bird and be like, shouldn't have hit my pet. And then I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
That's a bonus action. I'm gonna get a 1d6 on him. And I'm going to make my first attack with advantage. I had no current. And guess what? I'm also using... Oh! I also got my Savage attacks, which allows me to add extra damage to the crit.
Nice.
I'm also using Hunter's Prey, which I can use... Because he's taken damage, hasn't he?
Yes.
Okay, so I can add another 1d8 on top of that. So, is that 2d6? Is it 2
Roll the-
dice of
roll-
each?
Roll the damage for your axes.
Which is that, which is
19. No, 20. And then roll the damage for your hunter's mark twice, and then your prey twice.
Oh
And
no!
then,
I just remembered there's something else.
I know.
Okay. So my hunter dice and my hunter's prey gets double dice?
Yes, they would because they're dice rolls. Okay, so you rolled all your damage,
Yes.
and then roll an extra d8. Because crit.
It should have already...
No, it's an extra d8 from your axes being magical, not from your... It's not. It's
Okay.
extra damage that's not your same damage you've been. So that is grand total of 25, 36, 38.
On my first attack.
Uh-huh.
That's a rough one.
Do I still get advantage on my second attack as well?
Yes, you would. He's still prone. Or they're still prone. What? Well, alright then.
Told
Do
you.
that all.
Do not hit my pet!
Clearly.
I got another crit.
Oh, awesome. Fuck them up.
Well, the thing is,
Dude.
I would only get Hunter's Mark and my Savage.
On the first one.
That, and then that's my Savage. I only got my Savage?
Does Hunter Mark on both? I think Hunter's Mark is on both.
Hunter's Mark is... Oh, wait.
On all attacks?
Well, yeah, on each time I hit. For Hunter's Mark. So that was my Savage attack. And then And then 11 for my Hunter's Mark. And that should be
And then
all my
you would
damage.
get your extra d8 also.
Oh yeah, that's right. So 9 plus 11 is 10, plus 16 is 26, plus 7 is 33.
Okay.
Right, calculator, be our friend.
Ow. Okay. So.
Don't attack the dog.
Oh,
There's
I
a
was
reason.
wrong.
There's a reason. DoesTheDogDie.org exists. It's so that Riven has a hit list.
yeah. Never mind, that was 43 damage, not 33.
Okay. Ow. Very ow. Okay. So. Ursus is a bit messed up. Ow.
My whole round dealt 81 damage.
Damn.
So. Yeah, ow. Ursus, you gotta get out of here, buddy. Cause that hurt.
Yeah. So, what's he gonna do?
That's
Okay.
that's 3 attack of opportunity if he retreats, or if they retreat, right?
Yeah, half
It
movement,
would
unless
be,
they have
yes.
some bullshit where it's like disengage. No, not even disengage.
They do have mobile just like their monk friend. They would have to swing. And they don't have any bonuses to their movement thing, so they would have movement to get up. Bird stands up. Bird is going to take a swing with longsword at Riven because she hit like a truck. That really hurt. And they're also like, I need those axes. Yeah. They want your axes because they see how powerful they are.
Well, good luck doing that.
Hour.
They're not.
Sorry, assholes.
just
These
sent
My
these
axes are doing the fucking damage. Hello.
26, they hit you.
Oh, that hits. But that means my AC goes up if he attacks me again.
What is that?
Oh, just have him attack me again because he has multi-attack, right?
He does have multi-attack.
Okay.
So 6 damage. Swing again. Miss. Whiffed horribly with a 10. Bonus action, second wind. To heal, because fighter. Really? Action surge. Third hit.
Crit 2.
Bring it. Let me tell you, that normally would hit, but I have multi-attack defense, which gives me a +4 after I get hit the first time. So, he doesn't hit.
Right. In which case, mobile activates, and they're gonna fly the heck over here, away from you.
Goodbye.
Actually, how far can they get? Because they still used half their movement on that turn to get up. Yeah. Up here. There we go. Bjorn. Ow, that hurt.
How high off the ground is that fellow who's flying away?
He did not, or they did not choose to fly up to get up, because to do so would mean they'd get less distance on the ground. So they are on the ground, apparently. They haven't flown.
That sounds like a mistake.
It does.
Yeah, because he's within range.
Yeah.
They were focused on attacking the wolf and the half orc and didn't see the crazy hit you did to Magdalena, which, as they fly that way, Magdalena's like, Ursus, no!
And then suddenly appearing before them.
No, it's like peering behind them with like, it's like that dark shape peering behind and the lights glow. Like,
Who's the bandits here? Who's the bad guys? Anyway.
well, apparently it's us until you can like do your roles get together.
Apparently.
Bjorn.
Alright, Bjorn.
He sees this guy trying to get away, and he's not about that, so he's gonna leap in and start taking some swings.
22 will hit.
22, so 7 damage to start, plus I'll go ahead and throw a level 2 smite on that. That should be for 16 more damage. Comes out to 23?
Yep.
Yeah, 23. And then, still looking good.
They're looking very hurt. But they're still staring you down. They're not gonna give up.
Then we're doing this again.
20 will hit.
Alright, so the 5 damage, I'll go ahead and put my last level 2 smite on him for now. So 19 total damage from my second attack.
And Ursus falls unconscious.
Bop bop, just like that. And Bjorn will end his turn.
Alrighty. So, you hit just over Ursus' HP. Ursus' remaining HP at that point was 13. You have 14 more.
Nice.
So, it is Oak's turn. Oak sort of looks to the rest of the group and is like, so are we going to take them down? Is that what we're doing? Or are we... I mean, we've pretty much won out a lot of this fight. And then Kerjak, the Dragonborn, is just, I ain't backing down from the fight.
Your mistake.
And then Oak's just like, alright then, Guiding Bolt. Whoosh.
Damn straight. Fuck him up.
Bjorn's across the field yelling, destroy them!
I can just teach him a lesson.
Nope, destroy them.
No? You don't want to give him a second chance at life and maybe make better decisions this time around?
He could have a second chance once he's been destroyed.
Jesus.
Well then.
Oh, you believe in reincarnation? Awesome.
Good to know. That means I can abuse the hell out of that belief.
Alright, so 46 damage for, 4d6 damage for, Dragonborn. 11. That was not a really good roll. Cad, what you doing?
So, I have a multi-hit monkey right here.
Yes.
Yeah. Have fun.
So, I can hit multiple times too.
Can.
19.
Yes. 19 will definitely hit her.
15 damage. And then a 15.
15 will miss.
Yep. And my ancestors swirl menacingly around her. I'm done.
Yep. Ancestors are now around her. Zinzana, seeing how all this craziness is going down and things are going somewhat south,
I get it because we're further south than. Anyway, sorry.
Tish. Yeah, Zinzana is going to promptly, yeah, okay. She's just... Enough of this. Hey, elephant, help me out here. Wisdom save. Cad, again.
Uh-oh.
Do I get any sort of bonus because I'm raging? I guess not.
You would... No.
Okay. Wisdom save. What is Bjorn's aura distance?
You don't see his circles yet. I need to turn that on. He's not close enough.
No. It's about... You have to be within 10 feet of me.
10 elephant feet? Okay.
I don't know the conversion for that.
5.
no.
That is a fail unless you want to
Yeah.
use your last lucky. Which you would have. I'm giving you the sake here.
Yeah. Wisdom 8.
Nope. So, see, you are now hit with Dominate Person.
But I'm an elephant.
Yes, I know. It's fine.
Yeah. So what happens? I face her and say, yes, ma'am.
Pretty much. She has a telepathic link with you now. And she can issue simple commands. And with no action required, she can issue simple commands. And what she promptly says in a simple command, as she dominates you, is attack her, pointing at Riven.
Dick.
Hi, big guy.
And it is now Kerjak's turn, the Dragonborn, who is going to make a strength check to get out of this stupidness. Actually, no. Kerjak's not going to do that. He sees how horrible him and his friends are doing, and so he wants to promptly deal with that. So, this is going to be miss. Yeah. 27 hits you, Riven.
That hits.
Eldritch Blast. Woof.
Wait,
His
is
first
he...
one hit. He's high enough level Warlock that he gets 2 blasts.
That's the thing. He should have disadvantage on attacks. Because he's restrained. And creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So, we'll just count those first 2 rolls as his first roll. And then,
Okay.
yeah. Does 16 hit you?
Yeah, 16 does.
Okay, so yeah. He will hit you with at least one of his Eldritch Blasts. So 2 damage to you.
Oh, that's nice.
And he's gonna knock you back to here.
He's a knockback?
He's a knockback Eldritch Blast.
God damn it.
Meanwhile, his little dragon friend that I still haven't made a token for is going to fly over here to towards his bird friend and make it there, but can't do nothing this turn. And Magdalena, seeing that Dragon's little friend is going to Ursus at the moment, she is going to concentrate on the elephant. Or no, she knows the elephant was dominated. So, yeah. You are considered an ally because you are charmed. So she is going to go over here and smack it and you.
This is gonna end poorly now. If they get things ticked off.
So we will do miss, hit,
Yep.
flurry of blows, hit.
Yep.
Does the 18 hit?
Nope.
So 2d6s or 2 hits, right?
2 hits.
Minimum and maximum damage in one roll. 15 damage,
Okay.
and then it's Hollis. What is Hollis
I?
doing?
Can we tell that Cat is against us now?
He's probably, since she issued the command on her turn to attack you, he's probably staring you down, as opposed to, like, he's looking towards your eyes menacingly instead of towards the half elf or the wood elf that's charged you.
Okay. But I did hear the little bard lady say attack her, right?
The telepathic link was where she issued the command, so no.
Oh. Okay, never mind. Well, Hollis is gonna come over here and help me with the elf monk lady then.
Okay.
Is it 23 hit?
Yep.
10 damage.
Alrighty. And then strength save to avoid being knocked over.
Yep.
Knocked over. I am rolling garbage. Locke.
All right, so who is the lady that currently has a mind control bullshit, who's the one controlling Cat?
Have one.
Okay.
How long does your entangle last? Is it a concentration thing?
Oh, it should be gone since I did Hunter's Mark.
Ah, okay.
We'll check the
That's
range
fine.
on
Oh.
one of my things here.
Cool.
Ah, swanky. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move about 20 feet over here, which should hopefully put me out of range for the Dragonborn's counterspell bullshit. I believe that's a 60 feet range on that spell.
Alright.
All right.
Okay, like step back.
And then I'm going to look at the lady who's controlling my elephant friend. I'm going to roll up my sleeves, crack my knuckles. Black energy swirls around my fingers, and I'm going to double tap Eldritch Blast on this bitch.
Well, he wouldn't counterspell an Eldritch Blast, but okay.
Natural 20
Yes.
and a 13.
13 will miss, but you have a natural 20.
So it's fine. Let me just double check something right now real quick because I want to...
It's as if you hit twice anyway.
Okay, and I'm still level 10, so I don't get 3 blasts yet, which pisses me off, but, you know, whatever.
We're getting there.
Yeah, slowly but surely. So 9 and 5 for my dice. So 14 damage in total.
Alrighty. And then concentration check with a DC of 10. Did I give her Warcaster? Yes, I did. So she has advantage.
Does concentration not have to do with the damage taken?
It does, but its DC is half of the damage taken, or 10, whichever's higher. And since it was 14 damage, half of 14, 7, therefore 10 is higher.
Gotcha.
Concentration's fine, because she nat 20 her concentration check.
We haven't got it the first time.
Yeah, well, yeah, technically she got her first time. So, that's your turn, Locke?
Yeah, I guess. There's not really anything else I can do right now, so yeah.
Since Mr. Birdman had dropped down to 0 points, I'm going to use a bonus action to move my Hunter's Mark to the elf here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attack.
Swing away, swing away.
18.
18 on Monk Lady?
Yep.
Let me double check, should be, but yep.
I was going to say they shouldn't have any armor.
No, they don't have armor. They have
It's
decent
what,
stats.
they're like wisdom plus dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 7 slashing.
Alrighty.
And then 25, which is going to be 8 slashing.
Hey, easy map. Hooray.
That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Quick D20 roll for a death save on the bird. Ooh,
That's 2.
yikes.
That's not
He's got
good.
2 death. He's got 2 death saves. Great. I'm glad the dragon's there. Bjorn, sure go.
So there's a dragon here.
Remember the little pseudo dragon that was around the Dragonborn?
Yep.
He's currently sort of roosting like a bird would, curled up at the center of the Birdman's chest.
Huh. Pseudo dragons
Very-
don't have that many hit points, if I remember.
No, they don't. It's also worth noting that this little pseudo dragon is partially skeletal. I don't know if that was clear enough, but he appears to be a little black pseudo dragon, but his scales go from black to white to black to white because some parts are scales and some parts are bones.
He's undead.
He's an undead pseudo dragon. Yes.
Burn it with fire and holy damage.
Yep. We're gonna take a longsword attack, probably with a level 3 smite. Because Bjorn don't fuck with that. Fuck. That's a 1. Well, 9 total.
No.
So. that didn't go.
So you were smacking at the pseudo dragon,
Yup.
who's sitting on Ursus's chest.
Beautiful.
You smack Ursus and kill them.
I feel bad.
Why was the pseudo dragon sitting on there?
Because the pseudo dragon was just sitting on Ursus to try to protect them. You can roll another attack on the dragon if you want.
I am gonna. Definitely. It's a crit fail though, so it's not like it was on purpose. I feel like I just kind of tripped sword first into the guy.
Yep, like, oops.
I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit, sorry sir. And then I go back to killing the pseudo dragon
Which you smack the pseudo dragon.
with 7 and the biggest, meanest divine smite I can manage. It's undead, so there's 23 more damage for it.
Okay.
Be gone, foul beast. I will not tolerate you.
Well, alright then. So you trip, stab your sword into Ursus and kill them. Yay. And then you just eviscerate the crap out of the dragon. Gotcha.
We're warning you.
Okie dokie. So pseudo dragon go poof, like very poof, like ash poof.
Nice.
Oak sees that, and he's like, I think your leader has been defeated. You might want to evaluate your challenge here. Looking to the halfling. Halfling looks to the rest of her party timidly, and Oak's actually going to hold his action to see what happens from here. If anyone attacks, he is going to. If any of the enemies go to attack his allies, he's holding another guiding bolt. Bearing in mind that he doesn't know that Cad is currently controlled, and Cad was given a simple command of attack Riven. So, Cad.
So I run over and smack Riven.
Yep.
Even though I'm compelled to do this, would I know she's technically not my foe? Be compelled to do it, but still know that she's an ally?
Yes.
Cool. They didn't say that I had to murderize her, they just said attack her, right?
They did say just attack her, yes.
So I'm going to do normal rolls, not recklessly.
And whiff.
That one will miss.
Riven's raising an eyebrow and be like, "Are you okay, Cad?"
He just sort of grins at you with a crazed look in his eyes.
I'm gonna say that's a no.
He's
And
not.
you
No. I'm a 27 to hit.
Oh, okay. That does hit, so that's 11 damage.
Can I use my spirit shield to have my guardians jump in and protect her from me?
No, you cannot.
Why?
This is because your spiritual guardians is a reaction, and we just confirmed with Locke and the counter spell, you can't have reactions on your own turn.
Hey.
Okay, then
Sorry, bud.
So she's concentrating on dominate person. Let's see. Sort of, look at Riven, and all right. I see that this is not going quite as planned. We're sorry. We go back down. Yeah.
Our paladin said destroy, so
Big, nice-looking guy like you wants to just say destroy. Really?
Bjorn is literally dripping with blood right now.
And here I thought your elephant friend was the one we had to worry about. Well, I guess you're just some sort of vicious soldier, aren't you? Wisdom save, Bjorn.
This fool dares. God dang it. 11.
Actually have this. He's using vicious mockery. It's a cantrip, but it doesn't say anything about getting stronger.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Okay, so very, very small damage. But she rolled max. 4. Yay.
Oh no. It's getting rough now.
Kerjak, who now has no entanglement craziness to deal with. And you just eviscerated his pseudo-dragon.
So he's probably unhappy with me, huh?
Probably.
Just a little bit.
Well, you know, shouldn't have been undead.
Let me double check my spells here. Okay, so, he is going to move to about here and just reach out with his hand. Get away from them. Make an intelligence saving throw, Bjorn.
Not as high a bonus on that one. Not that it matters. 18.
Okay. So you're going to take half damage
Oof.
as
alright.
as he makes use of Semnatic Static.
I don't think I know that one offhand.
You choose a point within range and cause psychic energy to explode there. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point you choose must make an intelligence saving throw. If they fail, they take 8d6 psychic damage, or half as much on a successful one. And other things happen if they also fail. But you didn't fail, so 8d6 halved.
All right.
36 becomes 18. Right?
All right. Yes.
Yep.
Now that one actually hurt a little bit.
So seeing that, Magdalena sort of looks back to her friends and looks to what is going on here. We can't keep doing this. Ursus is gone. We're sorry. We'll back down, okay? She's going to roll in a persuasion check. Hooray! See if she can persuade you guys to not fight.
did she get back up?
Well, she would have used half her movement to stand up, yes.
Okay.
Let me find her. Yeah, so she's not particularly good at it, but she gets advantage. I'm glad she has advantage. She rolled a 14. She is going to make use of, actually, make use of disengage, even though she technically wouldn't have to back away and look back to Zinzana and be like, drop the spell, Zinzana. We're done. And, yeah, Hollis has their turn. But that's all that Magdalena's turn goes for. And by reaction purposes, she's going to use her reaction, Zendana, to drop concentration. So you're back to yourself, Cad.
Nice. I like
You would have
these.
still, you would have heard everything that went on. You didn't like black. Well, technically,
Yeah.
yeah, we know how that works.
Yeah.
Your rage is still going. Technically. Okay, I was.
What about Dragon Friend? Skipping over Palace's turn, he's probably just gonna walk over here. So
Kerjack seems.
Locke's turn, I guess.
Yep, be Locke's turn.
Well. So, real quickly, just to make sure I'm all kind of caught up, this lady here is said she'll back down, right?
Yep, she's opting to back down, and she got Zinzana, the halfling, to drop her spell on Cad.
And the Dragonborn?
If you want, you can roll insight on your turn, Locke, to see what his demeanor is. He's kind of got a grump face on anyway, but he normally does. So
21.
He attacked the last turn, didn't he?
he had used an attack on Bjorn, yes, last turn. With a 21 insight, you get the feeling that it's likely that Kerjack will back down. He doesn't like it at all, but he's not looking like he's going to throw a spell or anything.
Alright. Then in that case, I will ready an action so that
Okay.
in the event that he decides to act with further aggression, I'll unleash Eldritch Blasts on him, but otherwise, I'm just gonna hold and see what happens. So, if he attacks anyone or moves to do so, I'll blast him, otherwise, I'll just let it lie.
Do you say anything?
I mean, I'll let the inky black magic swirl around my fingers as an intimidation tactic, but otherwise, no. I'm a scrawny little puke. My words won't really carry much impact.
Fair.
I'm not intimidating.
Riven,
So, are you guys really bandits?
you're asking the elf, I'm guessing?
Sure.
Because she's closest.
Sure.
Let's see. In a small way, yeah, kind of. We don't steal from those that need to keep their money.
So, whose cart did that belong to?
I don't have a token for it, but Magdalena will turn and look back to Zinzana, and Zinzana's just fine. And Zinzana will transform
Oh, shit.
appearances, and she now looks like a sort of middle-aged half-elf. Cad, are you dropping rage?
Yeah.
With everyone else stopped? Okay, so you would see this then. Give me a wisdom check.
Check, not save.
Check, not save. Yes.
13.
14. So this half elf, female half elf, sort of middle aged, you recognize her. She was a courier that would often go back and forth with basically articles and supplies and things for various people in Caverton when you worked there. Since you were a secretary in Caverton, you've seen her come through the office a bunch. You don't remember her name, but you've seen her as part of your secretarial work a lot.
Gotcha. Okay.
Wait, so she had an illusion dropped on her?
She transformed. Zinzana transformed into someone else. She cast a spell. She used an ability to transform into a person that Cad recognizes.
Confused.
And as the half elf, I can transform into those that I have, shall we say, sent to the great beyond. This is who was in that cart.
What?
She's a College of Whispers bard.
What?
I was about to say changeling.
No.
Changeling?
College of Whispers bard gets the ability to transform into any humanoid that they have captured the shadow of. They capture the shadow of a person that they see die within 30 feet of them.
Doing the Arya thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going like, what bullshit is this?
Magic bullshit.
Magic bullshit?
Probably.
God damn it.
Most bullshit is magic bullshit.
I know. Why can't anything just be trees?
She's a noble. We were stealing from nobles. Simple as that. You want what was in that cart? You can take it. You can return it if you want to, for all I care. Just leave us alone. And we'll leave
No,
you
how
alone.
about you return it? We'll escort you to fucking Raidell and you can return it yourselves and turn yourselves in.
Under our
Your
supervision.
stupid magic bullshitty.
Because we're definitely not just letting you go. You basically have admitted to committing both theft and murder to us.
Yeah,
Not
we're
to
not
men-
gonna show up with a
Nowhere.
random cart.
Not to mention attempted murder on us.
There's that.
Yeah, we're not gonna show up with some nobleman's cart and stuff and be blamed for being the ones stealing it.
This is perfect! We turn them in, we get a bounty for catching criminals!
That is if they have a bounty on them.
Fuck!
We don't know. Because if you haven't told, we're not allowed in most of the major cities either.
I mean, I have a decently high charisma. I could try persuading them, like, so these guys did some shitty stuff. Can we get some money for this?
We could try.
They said it was a nobleman's cart. Nobles do tend to have a lot of money, and they don't like being parted from their possessions. So that's
Well, that's the thing. The nobleman is dead, apparently.
Well,
So where does the cart belong?
it's got to have family.
yeah, noble families are like, if you're just a single noble guy with no family whatsoever, you're not going to be noble for long.
Good point. But still, which town? Is it Caberton or?
Caberton is where the noble's from.
You're not allowed back in. Most of you are not allowed back in Caberton. Wait, I need a map.
I'm pretty sure at this point the only members of this party who are allowed in Caberton without being arrested on sight are Bjorn, because he's never been there, and I think Riven, because I think she left
Riven.
before we ever got there.
There you go.
Yeah, Caberton was the capital. For some reason, I thought it was like Kirkell that I was thinking of. It was Caberton.
No.
Okay. Be like, yeah, most of you aren't allowed in Caberton because of your reasons.
Is that said in character?
I mean, I think because we're having a conversation here.
Okay. So you have some history on you too, then. How about you just let us go and we'll let bygones be bygones, says the elf.
No.
Our history
No.
doesn't include attempted murder.
The only thing is if we take the time to go back to Caberton, we're gonna miss the party. And yet, we cannot just let these people walk.
Well, let's just escort him back to Raidell and stuff. We got influence there that we can talk to and make sure that they get escorted back to Caberton and dealt with.
Yeah.
True.
Can I do a perception check to see the state of the cart is in? Like, can we use it?
You can roll perception if you want. 25. Nice. The cart has no horses. It would be technically a horse-drawn cart. And one of the wheels is broken.
Hold on.
But also with that high 25 perception, you see aforementioned last time, residue of blood splatter that's next to where the cart is. Of course, you already knew that somebody was killed in it, but you know.
What skill would I roll to determine if I could repair the wheel? Because we've got Rupert
And
You
we
also
have
have Cat.
Cad.
and Cat.
And a Hollis.
Like, we are not without options.
You, I guess it would just be a straight intelligence check. You don't have like crafting tools or anything like that.
I don't think so. Alright. So we'll just do a straight intelligence check. Pretty middle of the road there. Sure looks like a wheel to Bjorn.
With a 10, I'll say that you theoretically could, but it might take you some time.
Well, Bjorn will get to work on it while everyone else is still talking stuff out, I suppose. As long as there's no violence going on.
Oak will help you. He has mending.
Beautiful. That's going to speed
Hey.
things up a lot.
So Magdalena will sort of approach Riven, head down, and just offer her hands up, or like hands together. I guess you have captured us then.
Now either tie the hands or chop them off.
Trippy fish.
Do we have any trippy fish left?
We have one left.
We
Okay.
have one left.
I wouldn't actually suggest that in character.
Kerjak, the Dragonborn, is just going to scoff and just, at the moment, sit, sort of cross-legged, in the center of the grass where they're at, where you guys are at right there, and he's got his eyes closed, like he's meditating currently.
He's casting a spell. Get him.
What do you do? What was he doing?
Magdalena looks back and he's just bringing his close friend back. Please let him be. On that, can any of you? She sort of looks at the still dead body of Ursus that would be right there.
Still dead body.
What, do you want him? We can take him along with you. You guys gotta hold him, though.
Yeah. The only spell I could use on him is already too late, I think.
What, revivify?
Yeah. Pretty sure it's been longer than a minute.
Probably thereabouts, yeah. Especially if you're messing with the cart.
Yeah.
At least if we have him, we can have a proper burial. I can carry him if you don't bind my hands, says the monk. Or carry them.
We're fixing the cart. Riven like points over.
Yeah, and if there's
Well-
anyone in this who's definitely having their hands tied, it's the monk.
I would say
Fair.
Bard.
Now, Bard, you gag.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Cad? Locke? What about you guys?
Honestly, at the moment, Locke's just kind of observing and not necessarily having a whole lot to contribute at the moment.
Making sure that they don't try and catch us with our guard down or anything.
Okay. So the guard, Loxodon guard turned secretary is acting as guard. Good to know. Do you mind Magdalena's wrists? Although, if you don't, what's your hit points at, Riven? You got hit, right?
What, my hit points?
Yeah, 44, 78, right?
44.
If you are sort of indecisive about tying up Magdalena's hands,
Oh, was I being asked to tie up her hands? I thought it was just saying if anyone was gonna...
I was that she is closest to you to do that. Yes.
She came up to you and asked you, tie me, essentially. They're getting kinky up in here, apparently.
If you're appearing to be indecisive,
Indecisive.
she is going to actually she's going to turn her hand palm up and offer to shake your hand.
No, go away.
No, go away. That's
Go back over there. What? Why are you asking me to tie you up? Go away.
So she places her hand on your shoulder. You're at full hit points.
Ah.
Well, how about that?
Riven just like kind of slaps her away. Like, what bullshit?
What bullshit is this? You're not supposed to be nice to me. I just got done killing your friend.
She just steps away.
You,
You slap her away. She steps away.
did you heal me?
That is what just happened, yes.
She points to Hollis. You should have healed him.
Um,
Riven goes over to Hollis and starts like kind of petting him.
I mage hand Hollis.
Oh my god! Stop it! I've told you so many times, Locke. Stop.
Never.
I know it's you.
Just scratching Hollis behind the ears with a mage hand.
Yeah, I can't see your mage hand, but I know it's you.
on the other side of Hollis, from where you guys are messing with his ears and whatever with mage hand, Magdalena will place a hand to his thigh. He's full health too.
Woo! Hey!
How long are the repairs taking?
They're going pretty quickly with the help of mending and things. They're about been a couple minutes, so I would say that it's getting close to the cart being fully repaired. And as the cart is being fully repaired and everybody got healed up by Magdalena, at least some of you, there's a puff of smoke and tiny pseudo dragon flying in the air that wraps itself back around Kurjak's shoulders.
Bjorn gives it the side eye.
It
is
returns.
it the exact same one, or is it another one like it?
You would not know that. It looks the same though.
How is it reacting to our party?
Currently, it's just sitting around Kurjak.
Okay.
Waiting until Bjorn and
Cart is
Oak
fixed.
finish repairing the cart and then continue on our way and drag these poor bastards with us.
Yeah.
More or less, you can do that if you want. It takes you a bit to repair the cart, but the cart gets finished. Assuming everyone gets tied up, everyone is going to be in the cart. Removing dead bodies, which does include the aforementioned half-elf that Zenzana turned into temporarily.
So there was a body inside the cart?
There was a body inside the cart. There was 2 of them, actually. 3 of them. Sorry.
Oh.
3.
Oh, jeez.
It
Then-
was 2 in armor and 2 humans in armor and the half-elf.
Well,
Alright.
there's your proof, so let's go.
Ooh, a thought just occurred to me.
What?
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to figure out who would be the best person to bring this to in the party, though. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to bring it to Bjorn first, because he was definitely sort of the most gung-ho about not letting these folks go.
Right.
So, Locke will sort of, as we're going, come up beside Bjorn and initiate an awakened mind conversation, so it's just us, it's a private discussion.
Alright.
So, while we were waiting for you to repair that wagon, I had a thought occur to me.
Oh?
Yes. When it comes to these bandits we've apprehended and whatnot, there are... I suppose there's more than one way we could actually resolve this situation.
What do you mean?
Well, on the one hand, they did some pretty shitty stuff. No questions asked there. They tried to kill us. They killed whoever was in that wagon first, stole from them, and probably did the same shtick numerous times over to other people in the past. Very bad, and definitely deserving of jail time or some other act of redemption. To which
Other act of redemption.
To which a thought occurred to me. Silver is still trapped. And still inside of a big-ass fortress.
Uh-huh.
So the thought occurred to me that whenever the time comes for us to embark on that mission, maybe in exchange for these people's freedom, we get their allegiance on that mission. They help us with that, and in exchange, we let them go. It would give us more. It would give us more allies in that fight, and it would give them a chance to turn themselves around.
In theory, but I question how we would bind them to such a pact. What's to stop them from just saying, yeah, sounds good, and then when we call to help, they're nowhere to be found?
Well, I mean, the dragon is supposed to be coming to help with that attack when the time comes as well, isn't she?
True. She better. We have been paying quite a bit for that eventual service.
Yeah.
But that's different. You see, dragons, they'll do their own thing.
Well, no, I mean, like, what I mean is, in the event that they decide to, if we give them that offer and then they renege on that offer, they turn their backs on it. If we have any clues to where they are, which I'm sure we can figure out, my mother's a wizard, she can scry on them easy peasy, we can just point the dragon in their direction, and she can snatch them either on the way to us or on the way back to the north. And just ruin their days.
Could do, but you're counting on the dragon caring enough to involve itself in such matters, which, I mean, quite frankly, even with all the money we're paying, we're lucky that she agreed to help us at all. Personally, I think this sounds like an unnecessary complication or risk. I wouldn't trust these guys not to run off as soon as we let them go and start this shtick again. Without any way to reliably bind them to their word, I don't see a good reason not to get them behind bars ASAP.
Fair enough.
As everyone is traveling within the cart and all this stuff, you guys are having this mental conversation, sort of looking at each other and talking inside of your head, because telepathy is fun.
Yes, it is. Very fun. It is a delightful power. I'm happy I have it.
Yeah. You see that Riven in particular, and probably Cad too, and especially Oak, you guys know that look that Locke gets when he's doing his awakened mind link and whatnot and chatting up with people. You see that, because she's not going to hide it. She's trapped at this point, so why bother? You see that Zenzana seems to, as soon as she sees that Locke is making use of those tactics, you see that she is doing something similar herself. She appears to be staring down her Dragonborn friend in a very similar manner.
So they're having a private conversation.
Yep. And at the same time, Magdalena is going to retrieve a coin purse out of the corpse that was Ursus and hand it off to Riven.
What?
It's what we got out of the cart. If you want us to return it, we can return it.
What?
You have
Wait, what was handed to me?
A coin purse.
a
Oh,
coin purse that was on the bird person.
Riven looks through the coin purse.
Roll for me a d6 and a d4.
A D6 and a D4.
Yep. Nice.
Okay.
With that, you have inside the coin purse, there is a nice large sum of 60 gold and what was it here? Yeah, 15 platinum.
Oh shit.
Well, that's not too shabby.
That's convenient.
Hold on. So, how much money again?
60 gold, 15 plat.
Yep, 60 gold, 15 platinum.
Do we want to just stuff this amount into the dragon?
Into the dragon fund?
Yes.
The dragon fund. Sure.
I mean, if
60
you
gold and 15
if you
platinum,
did that
which is
kind of thing, you would be
150.
pretty close to your amount.
Granted, only
Because
20 of it
one-
could be from gold. Right?
I mean,
200.
we have 20. We have
Or yeah, 20, 20. Yeah, 20 gold.
200 gems worth of gold.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
No, I only have
But the
20.
plat could go towards it.
20 grams. 20 grams. 20 gold. Why do I keep saying grams?
I don't know.
With Oak and Cad pitching in, or Oak and Locke, or Oak, bleh, get it right in a minute. Oak and Bjorn technically have a sizable chunk of plat between them.
So in total, if I convert it all to platinum for the amount of money that we have for the Dragon Fund, we have 41 platinum.
Mm.
Because we had
So-
200 gold, and then adding the 15 platinum, which is 150, plus the 60 gold comes out to that much.
410.
So 20 platinum from both Bjorn and Oak, and you guys got it.
I got 30 platinum, so I can do 20.
I would say hold on to it. Let us go to town.
All right.
Yeah, turn these people in first, see if we can get some prize money for catching bandits, and then we can address that.
Let's try not to waste all of our pocket money.
All right.
While
Because
we're
I still have this gem that I want to go get. I think it's a gem. I don't know. It's a really weird looking rock.
while we're
Want to make a history check with advantage, Cad?
I mean, I
Don't
can.
really-
I accidentally clicked it, but yeah, I can.
For
You're seeing
stone?
the rock for the first time if Riven holds it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's not refined because it looks like it came freshly out of a mine. But
It's
yeah,
okay.
that's a pretty sizable and expensive ruby she's got there.
So, let's be on our way to the town. Come on, let's go. We got a party to go to.
it's true.
Got a party to go to. Bank to break, maybe.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, he
Alright.
says.
I like how we're just like casually talking about breaking into a bank in
I would
front of
recommend
these
not doing
bandits.
You're supposed to
we-
be having. You're supposed to have the moral high ground or something. So
I know, which is funny because Riven already being odd to the fact is that elf lady sat there and did magic. And Riven was like, "What the fuck?"
she's a technically path of tranquility, which allows her to heal like a paladin
Oh,
and like a zealot barbarian, which is the healing hands thing. Modified version of lay on hands, basically.
lay on hand.
That's why she has so much of it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Moving on. Onward you go. You're going to make your way to town.
We're just
Yeah.
a really odd party.
Very odd party. Luckily, if you go pretty quickly, although you're not going to be able to keep up speed too much with the heavy cart. Also, who's pulling the cart?
Sure.
I like how Cad has just volunteered to become the group's pack mule.
I mean, we've got
I'm sure
Rupert.
Hollis would help.
Rupert and Hollis. Between the two of them,
Yeah, sure. So you guys get the cart moving. What do you do with the bodies of the people that are in the cart?
Keep them in the cart and put the other people in the cart and just like keep an eye on them.
Is it gonna get
Bag of
stinky?
holding.
Put the bodies in the bag of gold.
They won't fit.
That's how you get Eldritch Abominations. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could. You'd have to chop them up, but you could.
No. No.
That was what you found in the bag of colding to start with.
Yeah, we just found a bunch of fucking... Was David here for that? No, he wasn't.
Does
He
not
wasn't.
sound familiar.
Yeah, when we first got this bag of colding, it was from a guy who tried to kidnap Locke. And when we turned it inside out to see what was in it, it was just like a bunch of limbs.
Beautiful.
So we just emptied out like a 50 pounds of just arms and legs and heads and chopped up torsos onto the road and was like, this is gross. So we moved it off to the side of the road. Ethan
Yeah,
Gers.
wasn't that supposed to be like a really scary encounter? But we just went out and be like, yeah, no.
I mean, it was scary for me.
Oh yeah.
I mean that encounter was pretty intense. He was one of my first people I gave legendary status to.
And we haven't seen it since. Well, maybe we saw it with the dragon.
The dragon would have had legendary status technically. But anyway, moving on. That combat could have gone much worse had they actually rolled well. They did not. But you know, whatever. So you guys make your way up to Raidell. And as you're coming with this cart pulled by a mystical, magical elk and a large dire wolf, the guards are going to most definitely stop you.
I would be more concerned if they didn't, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Pull on the reins. Bring ourselves to a stop there.
I imagine it's probably Riven and Bjorn that are sitting up front because
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
bleeding.
Makes sense, makes sense.
all right. So did you end up binding and gagging and all sorts of things with the bandits that you have with you?
Well, I guess precautions, yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Alrighty. So the guards will approach. Appears to be two actually no. It's a human and what almost looks like human, but he's got a very, very subtle bluish tint to his body that especially happens when the sunlight hits it. And it's at this point currently early morning. So human and slightly blue tinted human, quote.
Human.
So yeah, the bluer tinted human will approach and to what do we owe the pleasure of such a interesting cart? Wait,
These are bandits?
Yep.
wait a
We-
minute. Says the human stops his partner guard. Wait a second. Looks up, sees Bjorn with the Viking helmet. Are you
Give a
Bjorn?
nod. I have been accused of such. Why?
I've been accused of being Bjorn before, yes.
All right.
What's my twin gone and done this time?
So, whatever you got going on, sure, you're welcome in. The marketplace is almost finished setting up. Actually, no. By this point, because the cart was slower, the marketplace is set up for the party. You got probably, I'd say, maybe 5 or 6 hours before we officially begin.
That's a lot of hours.
Time to pregame.
And until it's nightfall, basically, because it's afternoon.
Right.
Currently.
Right. So do you want these bandits? This
They
cart
didn't
apparently belonged. Oh, Riven did point out, like, yeah, we got some bandits for you.
Sort of looks
Yeah.
past you.
Definitely had some trouble on the road.
I see.
And apparently this cart belongs to a noble that's dead back there.
So not a great situation.
please take the cart away.
Right.
Riven's taking Hollis away from the cart now.
Fair. Yeah.
Just leave these guards to scrounge up their horses.
Yep, just okay. This is all yours. Goodbye.
You know
Alrighty
what we
then.
should have done? Is we
What?
should have like put like a giant bow on top of the wagon before we got to the city.
Is there like? Oh yeah, we should have. That probably would have been nice. But the thing is, it shouldn't really be a present towards the city.
No. So, you guys.
I use
will,
minor illusion before I leave the cart to create the image of a bow on the top of the wagon.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
There's a little red bow. Just appears in a
don't
little
think I-
shimmer of sparkles and then disappears a minute later.
I don't think we're doing anything with inspiration, but if we were, I'd give you one.
You guys. Do that, and briefly, you see Magdalena almost smile, smirk, and she sort of elbows Zinzana, and Zinzana rolls her eyes and waves her hand, and then your bow has glitter with it temporarily too.
I mean, at least
Oh,
they're
you
good.
guys are fun.
At least they're good sports about going to prison.
Yeah, it's not going to be fun when they get there. They got to get their giggles in now.
I guess.
At least that's what Bjorn assumes.
Alrighty, so moving on. You guys just leave the cart with the guards.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Leave the cart and the bandit with the guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is their job.
I feel like
Fair.
we're done with this. We don't.
Bjorn just wants to get to the tavern.
Bjorn just wants to get to the party he was invited to.
You got a secure room, get some
Riven.
ale for the pregame, go party.
Riven is going to the prancing Tom.
I mean the idle tomcat.
Idle Tomcat. I thought it was prancing.
No, it was the logo that they used was an image of a prancing tomcat. Yes.
Let me pet the kitty.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
As you guys start to make your way away from the guards and stuff like that, you see the bluish tinted guard will sort of wave his fingers a bit, and the unconscious corpse of the Ursus, the bird person, will levitate off the ground and is following them as they're going to deal with the bandits.
The other bodies.
The other bodies are being sort of pushed together and then moved a little less carefully. Actually, no. He would do that to the half-elf, the noble. That makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Question.
mhm.
Was Riven part of the party that when they came here, and when did Bjorn have the psychedelic fish? Was it with
that was
Silver or Riven?
I think that was
That
still
was the
silver.
Silver?
That was it.
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind then.
So you guys make your way into town. You got a couple hours before the quote-unquote party starts. Where were people going again?
Old town celebration.
Oh yeah, the town looks like it's getting ready for a big celebration, like everywhere, all of them. And there's also like banners of rather eloquently drawn images, though tasteful for who it is, of Inray on banners and things.
They're just
What is she
celebrating
like?
her. She's just a local celebrity then.
Yeah, it's just like, she like the hidden mayor of this town?
It would explain why she was abducted.
Maybe, or it was just some. No, because we already dealt with the fanboy.
Did you?
The one
What
that-
fanboy?
The fanboy that had the picture of Unrai at Slaglands Bluff when Riven was still part of the party.
He just had a picture of her. You don't know anything about it. That was a fanboy. The specifics of that you don't have.
I know.
Um,
That's why I'm just saying fanboy.
But anyway, what are you guys all doing currently?
Idle Tom.
You start idle tomcat.
Yeah, there's Bjorn will do the same thing.
I thought you were going to the tavern.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I am.
Which tavern?
was gonna-
There's several of them in this town.
I was gonna say
Uh,
the closest one to start drinking.
Yeah, the first one that happens to cross Bjorn's line of sight.
You do so, and Oak just sort of grabs your arm and is like, no. You need the good one. Come on.
All right. I will trust the local opinion and see where Oak wants us to go.
Alright, so Riven's going to the idle tomcat, is she?
Yep. Anyone
Follow some
coming
help.
along?
Refresh
I'll
my
let you
memory,
know.
which one is the Idle Tomcat again?
Idle
It's
tomcat's
brothel.
brothel.
Right, okay. Locke is going with Bjorn. He's 17, okay?
I know.
And
Even
that's that.
then, Riven is just like full on like. I know she's a tree person and stuff, but she has a heart blush going on, and she's just like, God damn it.
Locke
Alright.
is just like, right, possibly Bear Booby, I'm going that way.
Bjorn's like, need a few drinks to get your courage up first, eh?
There are several reasons why I'm following you there instead of over there.
All
And
right.
Cad's gonna go with not brothel team. So Riven's all by herself with Hollis.
What's God doing?
Probably rolling his eyes and following. At some point, if they have too much to drink, they'll need someone to carry them. So
Oh, good point. Is it gonna be
Alright.
like an eventual thing in the part, like in this campaign of like convincing Locke to go to a brothel?
I mean, he's not going to hire anyone's services. The kid is 17.
I know, just to go there. Just to go there.
I'm pretty sure he's been there before. He was just very, very uncomfortable the entire time.
He's not actually been there, no.
Oh, well, he would be very uncomfortable the entire time. I don't
Yeah,
know
but
how
no, you
thick.
guys-
I don't know how thick they make those walls, but I assume you can still feel vibrations.
No, I think it's like you guys. I remember you guys, with Locke was being there, showing up to the steps of the brothel, just as Riven was coming out.
Well, that's true. You did go close to it. Because Young would have led you back to check on her. But anyway.
Right.
Right.
So, you guys go to the tavern, specifically the Sparkling Wishes Tavern, which is the same tavern that Bjorn met Budslide in previously.
Isn't that
Perfect.
like
They've
just
got a
the big
dance floor.
casino one?
Yep, that's the dancey one. The very upbeat, and like one side's a standard tavern, the other side's got a full-on dance floor, and then yeah. It's also the one that's the bouncer is a tiefling and has a tabaxi waitress, and the owner is a fire genasi.
Nice.
Hence, Sparkling Wishes. It's a pun.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's over from the back. I get it. I cannot do Napa right now.
Yeah. Nope, it didn't work at all.
Yeah, no, it's just
Anyway,
I'm out of
so,
practice.
yeah.
Give me a break.
you guys go to the tavern. It's not hard to find the bar. You go up to the bar. There's a decent crowd in here for it being middle of the afternoon. Seems as though some people want to get some courage up before they enjoy the party later, or maybe some others want to be wasted entirely at the party, partially wasted before they get there. We don't know. Yeah, you guys have that. Riven, you're heading for the brothel.
Yep.
Roll survival to find it. You don't have advantage.
What?
You
Why
don't
do I-
precisely know. You don't precisely know where it is. You were led to it when you were drunk.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't have advantage anyways. She's just like so focused in her head and be like, oh god, I'm going to this place again. What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? Like, where the fuck am I?
Nope, you're in an alleyway somewhere.
Where the
If she
fuck am
if
I?
She knocks back a couple hard drinks.
You're
Does
not
she
out
get
in an
advantage?
alleyway. No.
Probably not.
That would not. That would not work that way. So,
Shit, I should have gone to the tavern first.
Riven, roll me perception.
16?
16. That's pretty good. So
Gonna get lost for like 5 hours trying to find the damn place.
no, and your Hollis is right there with you.
I know.
So you're not a hard thing to miss wandering around partially lost. So you will find as you're wandering around,
Sephiroth.
no, not quite.
Who is that?
You don't know her. Appears to be a humanoid person in relatively heavy armor, maybe a guard of some sort. And she sort of approaches you, and she's, I think you're supposed to be at the party, don't you? You seem a little lost.
Trying to find someone, and I don't know where to go.
Okay, who are you trying to find?
You know, the one that the party is being thrown for.
She will be at the party, which is where you should be.
Well, the party's not for a couple hours, and I thought I would just, stop by the idle Tomcat first, see if she's there.
One, you're about 5 streets off. It's that way. 2, she's not there.
Where is she?
She's in the marketplace helping set up.
Where's
And
that?
then as you start to get that, she rolls her eyes and says, the marketplace is that way. And she points.
How far that way?
You're a city person, are you?
No. I don't know how I got in an alley. I don't like to.
Come on, just follow me. Fine, come on. Just
Okay.
keep your puppy away a little, okay?
He's fine.
And she will lead you to the marketplace.
Okay.
All right. So before we get to you at the marketplace, what is all the rest of you are at the bar? I'm assuming just going to be Bjorn that's going to be drinking. No one else will.
I might get some herbal tea.
I mean, yeah.
Do we have access to our donuts right now?
Always.
And Bjorn will order like a loaf of bread and a gallon of ale for the table.
Cool.
Nice. So Bjorn, as you were more focused on the dance floor and didn't really hang out in the heavier part of the bar when you were here last time, the waitress that brings your gallon of ale and like appetizer bread is a sort of calico patterned tabaxi girl. And she will bring it up and set it aside. This bar, which you recall having like dance floors and music and everything else, it's relatively quiet right now, oddly enough.
Well, it is still daytime.
And then she will bring you a gallon of ale and
And I'll ask for a few extra mugs as well. They're like, drink up, everyone. We're going to have a great night.
I think I'll pass
if
on the
you-
alcohol myself.
if I may, she sort of, there's like a timid tabaxi ear twitch as she's looking at you, Bjorn, and there can't be too many people with Iban armor.
Oh, No, I suppose not.
So you're Bjorn then, and you're the team that helped with her before, with Enray.
Oh, yes, that's us.
Locke is just going to quietly mutter under his breath, "We fought dragons and dealt with all kinds of other crazy shit, but saving a prostitute is what earns us a reputation as an adventuring party."
What did you expect?
I don't know, but not this.
I slide him a mug of ale.
I slide it back.
I drink it. Walk that motherfucker.
The tabaxis just might not want to drink too much before the party. There's going to be a lot of drinks going around, and I know Mudslide. Mudslide wanted to give you a few too, so not too much here. Of course, we'll be still supplying a lot of the drinks at the party, so you're still giving patronage to us. But and then she gets real nervous and wanders off. And Oak, with his perception check, he sort of smiles and smirks and just rolls his eyes. And he actually will take an ale, although not as much as you are.
You'll notice that Bjorn has like a little blush, and he's like looking back around the table. He's like, "Did you hear what she said? Mudslide wants to give you drinks specifically."
Nice.
This calls for celebration, and I pour myself another mug of ale.
And I will slide you a donut, because I'm pretty sure we still have a fuck ton of donuts in the bag.
Yep.
I assume so.
I think we established that Riven carries the bag of holding or bag of holding.
Yeah, just because my other characters had it.
Right.
Yep.
So there are
So no donuts currently,
but there is bread.
but there is bread.
I definitely have some of that.
All right. So
Actually, I do not have the donuts.
Oh,
Who
probably
has
never
the
put 'em-
bag of gold?
you probably never actually put them on your character sheet. To be fair,
No, I put it in the bag of holding.
Let me see.
when it was on Riven.
not
or
in my
silver.
inventory.
Give me a second. I'm looking through my horribly unorganized inventory. I still have that sheet of parchment with drawn copies of 6 different teleportation runes we found in that teleporting cathedral.
Well, the bag of holding should have 1 troopy fish and 120 odd donuts. Just 100 donuts.
It's 100 still.
I don't have the bag
Man.
of colding in anywhere in my inventory. I do, however, have a bag full of forest dirt.
A bag of forest dirt.
Yeah, from last session.
Or Twitch. Anyway, regardless, it's fine. We'll figure it out. So this is one of those poorly drawn maps, like the ones that Brian mentioned before, crudely drawn things. Riven, you're in the marketplace now. Boop.
Ah, okay. I spot Unary.
Uh-huh.
Okay, like, well, how does this person look other than like the picture of human looking with white hair?
Like I said, heavily armored. There is. It's still fairly. It's not quite dark yet, but there is just the barest hint of a glow to her white hair. But
Riven's
yeah,
just gonna
other
be
than
like,
human.
"Thank you, glowing lady." I'll go talk to Un right now. She just goes off.
Okay.
Unray.
Unray sort of looks down as she's basically on top of what this is essentially a stage. And she's helping set up various instruments and things because she's not wanting to waste magic on having all the instruments out. She's going to waste magic on playing them. And she's sort of sees that you're coming up with Hollis and oh, hi.
It's a big party going on.
Yeah, there will be. Not quite started yet.
Are you that famous amongst the town?
I may have been a hero at one time in my day.
And now you. Well, we couldn't catch up with you, but I have some gold for you. Well, not gold.
She sort of tilts her head and just, what for exactly? I mean, I'll take it, but
We fought a dragon and we found it in the horde, so we split it up. And since you left before, here's 40 platinum.
Good. All right then. If you hold up the bag for the 40 platinum, I'm assuming.
Yep.
She will sort of wave her hand, and without her moving from where she is on the stage, like a good 10 feet away, the bag will float up and come to her.
And I see a slide.
Mm-hmm. She just sort of gives you that sort of mini 2 finger salute kind of thing. Hi.
Everyone else is at the tavern.
She seems to be doing the big heavy lifting of getting all the gear and stuff up here.
Everyone else is at the tavern.
That's to be expected, yeah.
So, okay. I'm gonna go find them now. Have fun. Yeah.
So for you, said person who sent me a DM, yay NPC characters, hooray. You're setting up your own little place to play a little bit with your bongos. And how does how do you react to seeing this big giant dire wolf and a relatively well armored half orc approach what is supposed to be the star of the show, and then give her a pouch of money, which you probably see, unless you have horrible perception.
Well, Skunk definitely doesn't have bad perception.
Skunk.
I just saw the token a second ago. I was like, wait, shit, he's here! Yeah, Skunk.
Skunk is here.
Skunk is here!
Well, where's the rest of them?
I don't know. Everyone else has had their own little NPC characters show up briefly for cameos. I decided I wanted Skunk.
What started out as a way just to fill NPCs with my addiction to creating characters, now it's turned into this.
The addiction has spread.
Better to give than receive. Or wait.
Is that who I think it is?
Who do you think it is?
Garden that was guiding Riven up to the marketplace.
Depends who you think it is.
Is it a guard captain?
Riven wouldn't know that, but yes.
Well, I know. Outside of character.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, as for Skunk, how he reacts to seeing this big dog led by a half-orc through the marketplace as he's getting his bongos set up to play is his little eyes are going to light up with delight. He is going to put his bongos aside. He's going to make sure his little dire skunk skin cloak is still fastened firmly over his shoulders. And then he's going to go scampering over like a golden retriever right up to said half-orc shins and then just lightly tug on something like on her hip to get her attention.
Which would be the black fur that she usually has.
Yeah, so just like a little tug, 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 tug.
Riven looks down.
And sees this big, bug-eyed, happily grinning, green-scale kobold wearing leather armors and this thick cloak that looks like it's made from the skin of a skunk, just beaming up at her.
Hi?
Hi. Can I pet your dog?
Why?
Oh, look at him. He's big and he's cute.
Why does everyone find him cute?
He's a dog.
Why?
He is a dog.
Is a dire wolf.
That just means he's a big dog.
He's
He
dire.
can eat your head in one bite.
Yeah, so I've puggo sticked out of a gelatinous cube with a shovel that's taller than I am. Still don't know how I can fit that in my backpack.
The fuck?
He just shrugs helplessly.
I don't know, physics are weird around me.
Pretty sure that actually did happen.
Yeah, it did. I'm calling on things that actually happened.
Jesus Christ.
For context, in the campaign Skunk is from, when he wound up getting caught inside of a gelatinous cube at one point, he pulled a shovel out of his backpack and used it as to pole vault out of the cube. The thing is, he's he's small. He's a cobalt, so he's like 2 or 3 feet. And the shovel is like as tall as he is if he stood fully upright, but he hunches and moves on all fours a lot of the time, so this freaking shovel is like as big as he is, and yet it somehow just disappears entirely into his backpack. So he just randomly, just like Inspector Gadget pop backpack of holding, just pulls out this big ass shovel and just pole vaulted out of the gelatinous cube.
Well, it might be as tall as you are, but it still only takes up 1 inventory slot.
I know. Space gets weird in the inventory is what I'm saying.
Hammer space, man. It's a thing.
It's great. It's great.
I guess?
Thanks.
And then Skunk will scurry over on all fours right up to Hallis and just beam up at him and just reach up to like start petting him on the bridge of his snout.
Hollis looks concerned. Like, what is this thing?
Skunk is just really happy to be petting such a big dog. He's having a great time.
Okay.
And what with Bjorn, Brian or David saying he needed to be getting ready to leave soon, I will say that we can probably let the session end on the adorable image of Skunk petting Hollis.
Yee.
And just a confusing look between Riven and Hollis, like, what?
And to answer you, Sam, yes, that is who that is.
Okay.
For context, you guys remember, well, Bjorn wasn't there, unfortunately, but you guys remember Tree?
Yes.
Tree mentioned the party that she was traveling with.
Tree and Zarlith.
Sarlith both.
Zarlith was mainly the one. Tree is just crazy.
Well, yeah. Tree mentioned them with nicknames, and Tree's the most recent and easier to remember. But Tree was referring to the party that she was traveling with, which consisted of Coward, which was Frederick.
Hi, Dad.
Beast, which was Sarlith, the tiefling lycanthropy blood hunter. Fishy, who was Adeline, the captain on the ship that took you to a bond.
That one was Fishy? She looked more like a...
Yep.
Was she a tabaxi? Yeah. I don't remember.
She was a Triton.
That's nothing like a fish. Or like a cat. Oh,
Not a cat.
Fishy. I thought it said kitty.
Fishy.
My mistake. Okay, fishy.
No, fishy.
Okay, that makes total sense.
Fishy.
My mistake.
Yep.
Sorry, my brain
And,
got turned around for a second.
And then lastly, she referred to the last party member as a stick in the ass. That's this one.
Okay.
Yep. You have officially... Congratulations, Locke, though you haven't met them entirely yet. In story, all of your dad's old party members have been introduced.
Nice.
We will do our closing out things. This has been Shadows for, I guess, Brian, and then I'll do the next time.
This has been Shadows of Gradiriel.
Join us next time as the group enjoy this party for the local celebrity that somehow was a town hero that turned the route of prostitute. Anyway, it's been fun.
It has.
Should be a great time.
And I finally got to voice Skunk again in an actual setting. I don't have a sheet for him if he needs to roll anything, though.